Hey guys, it's CooltrainerAlex here, and I've got another narrated video for you guys. This one was during a war on Purplesurge, the channel that I'm frequently in. It was against Saints of Vengeance, and I decided to try something new this time. I lead with a Jirachi because I'm trying to. I don't like taunt leads, and you'll see why in a minute. This was standard battle, standard rules, and as you saw from the front screen, my team was just a little bit less hoary than his was. I switch into Marowak expecting the Thunder Wave, and he goes for Stealth Rock, and he says, haha, I predicted you to predict a Thunder Wave. So I said, okay, whatever. So I predict him to switch, and he goes into Salamence, and I hit him with a... Well, he hits me with an Intimidate. Then I hit him with a Double Edge. Bam. Right in the kisser. And that's going to do decent damage. I mean, yeah. I switched to Porygon 2, which is my single recovering wall on this team. I think. I get the Intimidate off and I'm feeling nice. Fire Blast, I mean, unless he specs Men's Life Orb, I'll probably take like 180 damage maybe. I can take two in and out. I can take one in an outrage. My health's going down. I'm like, whoa, Spexmans. Oh my god, crit. Oh my god. Why would he crit my only recovering wall? Why? It's not even fair. So he's just going to Earthquake and finish me off. And Porygon 2 didn't do anything. So some of you more experienced players who have seen the Pokemon I've used so far might be like, oh, I know what kind of a team this is, Alex. You're not fooling me. But for those of you who are still like, Alex, what the hell are you doing? You're getting raped by a Salamence. Allow me to show you. I know I can live at least one Outrage after the Intimidate, which my Porygon 2 traced. I live it lower than I expected, but I get off my Trick Room. Trick Room. Now it all makes sense, Alex. Yep. I decided to use Trick Room in a war. I go for Night Slash just in case he goes back to that Azelf, and I know Night Slash will kill. I'm going to go into Caesar. Go figure, he has a Caesar. Nothing I can do, and yeah. So now I'm getting a little perturbed because, I mean, I got my Trick Room up, so that's nice, but still, mad. Porygon 2 died. So, he goes into Iron Man. This is the second time today that I've used this Trick Room team. Someone has had a Caesar out. I've used Fire Blast, and they've switched into something weak to fire. And I guess people don't know that Slowking can carry Fire Blast. And yes, I do get a crit, but that's payback for Porygon 2, you bitch. Just kidding. The guy I battled, he was a really cool guy. I'll leave his link in the description. He goes in to suck me up, and I don't know what he's going to do, so I just go for Surf. And, I mean, Life Orb, Stab. I expect this to bring him down to his Sash, but it doesn't. I'm like, what? Then he sets up a Light Screen, and it starts making sense. He's that bulky thing or whatever. So I'm not that worried. I just set up Trick Room again, because as long as I have Trick Room up, I'm really not that worried, like I said. And here, I switch into Executor. I could have gone into Marowak, but I thought that play was too obvious, going in to take the Thunderbolt. So I go into Executor, because he can take all of Starmie's moves, except for maybe Ice Beam. But why would you Ice Beam a Slowking? It's already too slow. I go for Leaf Storm here, and I forgot he had the Light Screen up, so I was like, alright, let's do some decent damage to Zapdos. And his health goes down, and then it stops. I was like, what? But then, yeah, Light Screen, not so good. Restore my power with a White Herb. But that doesn't really matter. And kudos, this set belongs to KingDaddyMac. I'll leave his... Actually, most of this team is from influence from KingDaddyMac. When he made the team, he didn't really use OUs, so I changed it up a little bit to fit the metagame. But I'll leave a link in his description. Go sub to him. He's almost at like 500, I think. He's a really good battler. So yeah, I explode because I want to take out that Zapdos, but he switches into Starmie. He told me he predicted Sleep Powder, so he was going for the natural cure. And here's the play of the game. He goes into Caesar, and I use Trick. I wanted that Zapdos tricked because That way it'd be locked into like Thunderbolt or Heat Wave, and I could set up with Slowking or Marowak. Go into Marowak because I know he's going to U-turn, and I have 3 Pokemon left, and I could only switch into Slowking or Marowak. Slowking would be devastated by a U-turn. It doesn't do a lot because he's Scarfed, which is very important. And I know he's going to explode here. And Slowking is useless unless I get Trick Room up. So I have to go into Slowking and just take it. Because he could just U-turn and he could just Thunderbolt. So Slowking is essentially useless. I'm now 2-on-2. He's got a Zapdos and a Scizor. I have a Jirachi and a Marowak. And I have no Trick Room. This is not looking good. His light screen wears off, but that doesn't matter because all my attackers are physical. I go into Jirachi. I expected him to go into Scizor because he's Scarfed. Guess what? Fire Punch to the face. Suck it, bitch. I guess he didn't see that coming. Regardless, I guess if he'd switched into Zapdos, it might have mattered. But he said he totally didn't see that coming. I get a crit. If I was Scarfed, it might have mattered. But because I'm banded, that definitely didn't matter. And there's no sense switching now because Fire Punch just going to do damage. And he's just going to spam heat Waves. I do get a Burn Hacks. Nice. That's for Porygon 2 again. Just kidding. Yeah. Heat Wave is going to do a decent amount. The Burn is going to take him down a decent amount also. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Another Fire Punch. He could have roosted here. Possibly. I don't know what I don't even know if he has roost. But he's going to KO Jirachi, and now it's down to Marowak versus Zapdos. So I've got a couple options. He could roost, and I could go for Stone Edge, and it could do nothing. Or, no, it would do a decent amount, but not a lot. I could go for Earthquake, predicting the roost, and make him look like a dumbass. Or I could go for Double Edge, which would do a safe amount of damage no matter what he did. So I decided to go for Double Edge, because he goes for Heat Wave, and I'm like, yes, as long as this doesn't KO, I win. And he gets the burn. And I'm like screaming, because I'm watching the health go down, and it doesn't kill. But, oh wait, I forgot. I got a Burn Hacks. So did he. But, bam! That thing goes down. I win against a bunch of OU spam. Trick Room for the win. Comment, rate, subscribe, and peace, hoes.